I am Lam Pham, and I'm an assistant professor in the College of Education in the Department of Educational Leadership, Policy, and Human Development. I focus on whole school reform, improvement, and turnaround. So whole school reform is this idea that we need to focus on the entire school. So we think about things like all of the human capital in the school. We think about the curriculum in the school. We think about how long the school day. So all of those kind of comprehensive interventions that are put into place. And within that kind of larger bucket, there's things like turnaround and improvement, and they have various small differences, but in general, it's the idea of improving the whole school. Federal policy, when it first began, this idea of school reform, didn't think very hard about school needs. And that's changed in the last 2 to 5 years, I would say, where now a lot of the policies require that schools do a needs improvement assessment. That includes things like interviewing principals, teachers, parents, surveying the community, surveying students. And so I think that's really nice. So the second point is that when you focus on one low-performing school, what people don't think about is that there are often other low-performing schools that are very nearby to that one low-performing school. I think people are starting to think about, let's think about improvement clusters rather than school improvement. The sort of consensus is two kind of major interventions that people think are the sort of high leverage interventions. The first one is recruiting and retaining effective teachers. And so, as I think anyone who's been in education will agree with, that teachers are so very important, and getting the best teachers who are willing to stay and be there and really support students in these schools is highly important. Second biggest intervention is extending the learning time. More time for students to spend in an instructional setting is helpful in terms of student achievement. I think my biggest thought after doing this work for a number of years now is that we really need to think about educators. It really comes down to educators. So in general, every day when I finish my research and I come back to it, I just think, what is it? It's teachers and it's principals. You know, like we need to invest in them, and if we invest in them, this work and all the other sort of school improvement work that we can think about has a much larger chance of success.